You asked for it. Here it is. It's a podcast from Apathetic Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, feeling it.
Yeah, all right.
Ready.
Feeling it today.
Let's go.
I'm stoked about this next movie.
Are ya?
Yeah, I've never been more stoked to talk about a movie.
Oh, rad and boss.
Oh man. Hey everybody, welcome to Our Real Relationships.
Welcome.
I am Brandon,
And I'm Chelsea.
and together we are the dynamic duo, the married couple with the most globals.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with that.
Let's
Brandon and
see.
Chelsea.
The couple with the...
Thruple.
Ooh. That was the only word I could think of too, but I didn't say it.
Quintuple? No.
No, that's even more sexy.
Hextuple?
We're getting sexier.
Oh, so sexy. If you want to follow us on our sexy adventures,
We're a double.
go ahead and go to Our Real Relations over on Instagram. Oh, that's at Bluesky. Our Real Relationships podcast, whatever, at gmail.com. Send us an email to us, find us wherever. All your comments are really, really welcome. We love them so far. And here's one straight from the tap. Hey,
Ooh.
you guys are really cool. Thank you, anonymous person who said that.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Sounded like a Muppet.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
I would love to be shouted out by the Muppets.
Oh, yeah. Well, we need to do a Muppets movie. Maybe we can do like a Muppets movie eventually.
But the
And
Muppets Take Manhattan. Guess
Oh.
what you drink for that?
martini.
Duh. Muppet juice.
Muppet juice.
A blended
Yeah.
Muppet.
That reminds me of that one skit on the state.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, hey, what is this delicious blue meat? Well, it's Muppet.
It's Muppet meat.
Muppet, really? Yeah. How do you catch him?
And they say something like, gee, what letter is at the beginning of the word for?
Hey, F is for four. And then they hit him and then they eat him.
They eat them.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's that show.
that's that show, The State. David Wayne, Spirit Animal. Yeah, let's how are you doing, Chelsea?
I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired. And I went to the grocery store today, and
Yeah.
it's only a few days before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's my bad. And I'm still lacking a few items because the aisles were empty. Not of
Yeah.
people. They were full of those.
Full of people. Yeah. Grocery stores give me anxiety when they're so full.
Do they?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about. Like we'd go to the store together and then like it's packed and then you're like, oh, something's wrong with Brandon. It's usually because it's just like, get the fuck out of my way.
Even when you're by yourself, because I find that when I'm by myself and the store is busy, I can really turn on the calm. But when I'm with other people and the store is busy, yes, my anxiety shoots through the roof.
No, I can't. No, it's just I have a purpose when I go to the store sometimes, and when I'm like I just want to get through the aisle, but then like somebody is, you know, like the store's packed. The aisles are only so big.
And now they have those carts that, like, in case you have twins, you can cart them around so they're extra wides.
Right. And people like sit in front of like the cranberries for too long.
That's because they're a good band. Linger, and they have to linger in
R.I.P.
front of the cranberries.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah, she died.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't linger.
No, she didn't.
She's a zombie.
There we
Is
go.
that what you were gonna do?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fucked up.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the mood I'm in.
Hey,
Get ready.
Let's.
I'm in the mood to say inappropriate things.
I'm so excited for this Disney movie.
Oh, it's a Disney Nazi movie, so
Yeah,
I have a little wiggle room.
it's basically Walt Disney's biopic.
Oh my gosh. I bet y'all are wondering, gee, what could be a Walt Disney Nazi movie?
Mary, the sound, the hills have eyes, or Sound of Music.
The Sound of Music.
That has Nazis in it, right?
It does.
And it's a Disney movie, right?
It does.
It's
Let
not
me go
that.
back and pretend that movie doesn't exist. I bet y'all are wondering what could be a Disney Nazi movie. Well, there's only one.
That's right. The only one we know of, the Rocketeer.
Das Rocketeer.
Das Booteteer. So before we get into that, of course, we've got some business to do. Charity time. So
Did you see my eyes get wide as I realized that I don't know how much we're going to be giving to this charity?
no. Oh no, my shirt's falling apart. No, I know you don't know, but that's okay. That's okay.
We'll make it up.
Yeah, so the Griffith Observatory Foundation, you can go to griffithobservatory.org/support. It's to support and promote Griffith Observatory as a home for science literacy, education, and public astronomy through resource development and advocacy in partnership with the community. The Griffith Observatory, a mainstay, a staple in Los Angeles.
Is it LA proper or is it in like...
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's
I
like
don't know.
LA County at least.
Like an offshoot of LA.
And so it's there like
Griffith.
it is what is in the not Dean Martin's movie, the
James Dean.
Yeah, Rebel Without a Cause.
It's in
like,
Rocketeer.
It's in the Rocketeer. And yeah, so it's
in our hearts.
It is in our hearts. And you went to it for the first time like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever been to it with you and Dexter. And they have a beautiful planetarium and this humongous telescope that I wanted to look through, but their telescope was down. And that's what they're known for. So let's give them a couple cash monies so they can fix that telescope.
That's right. That's right. What year did this movie take place?
38, I want to say.
38.
1938, not 2038.
Yeah. So
I have to clarify.
So I'm thinking that we donate $19.38 to Griffith Observatory.
Okay.
In honor of the Rocketeer, which this movie takes place. 1938. It takes place in 1938.
And that is a guess that it takes place in 1938.
It was like in 1938 or 1938.
Oh no, I wrote it down. It is set in Hollywood in 1938.
Woo!
Good for me.
Nice. Good for you. So go to griffithobservatory.org/support.
Or just pick a charity.
And
give them $1.
Yeah. We're going to give money to where all the other rich people give money to, Griffith Observatory.
Well, they're not giving enough.
That's right.
So maybe our little bit will help put them over. Maybe they need $19.37, and so they'll have a profit, penny in the pocket.
We were going to go bankrupt, but that one penny that from those that anonymous benefactor, Brandon and Chelsea.
Yeah, we don't remain anonymous.
No, we need those tax write-offs. So anyways, go do that, order your charity of choice. Now it's time for drinks.
Yes, drinks.
All right.
Drinks.
So for drinks, I was like,
I could use some water, to be honest.
Okay, well, don't have any of that.
We don't have that.
That didn't exist in 1938. But these drinks did, variations of these drinks. So I've got two drinks here. The first drink is
it's a small drink, so it must be strong or something. Either that or we were running out of whatever the alcohol is that.
No. So this is called Ward 8. It's a late Prohibition favorite. It was origin in Boston in 1898, but popular throughout the 30s.
Okay, Ward 8, like in an asylum.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my
but
God.
yeah, it's got whiskey, lemon and orange juice, and grenadine.
Grenadine, a Cruise family staple. I like to try and keep talking while you're taking a drink, so then you can talk while I'm taking a drink, so that we don't have dead air and a bunch of us going.
Dead air. Dead air, dead right. Interesting, eh?
It is interesting. I can't tell if I like it or not, but I'm not going to not drink it.
That's right. So
and that one's called Ward 8.
Ward 8.
I don't like the name of that.
No. I was going to make a martini, but vodka martinis were not in favor in the 30s. It was actually gin martinis.
Gin martinis.
Yep.
Because you can make a big old thing of gin, in your bathtub? I don't know.
I think so. The second one is it's a more traditional drink. It's called the Old Fashioned, but with a little bit of a twist. It has a lemon in it. And the twist is that this is what they used to do. They used to use lemon in their Old Fashions.
Oh, I like it. I went to sniff it, and then I got confused and sniffed the microphone. I also I'm going to shout out to one of my besties, Kat David, I said her last name on air. One of my Hawaii besties, and she got me these glasses that have compliments on them that were used in the show Parks and Rec that Amy Poehler and Rashida Jones would call each other. So one says, "You rainbow-infused space unicorn."
This one says, "Beautiful rule-breaking moth."
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Old-fashioned.
Holy mother of mercy.
Just like Grandpa used to make.
That one's a lot stronger, so I'm not going to chug those.
Everybody? I'm giving you a thumbs up to the camera.
I didn't take a gummy, so that would just exacerbate the situation.
It's on random. All right, so we're talking about The Rocketeer, directed by Joe Johnston, also known for his work on Captain America, the First Avenger. In the year 1991, he directed this film.
He did. What year did he do Captain America? I don't have that written down.
That was like 2008.
I apologize to anybody who's listening. You can hear me turning the pages.
Oh, actually, I think it was 2011 or 2012.
I don't know why I didn't write it down, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's okay. But it doesn't matter. Joe Johnston, I think he also maybe directed like a werewolf movie too.
The Wolfman, yes, with Benicio del Toro.
Yeah. There you go. And what else?
He also directed Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
And Jumanji, the Robin Williams one.
Yeah, that's right.
Jurassic Park 3.
Okay.
Hidalgo.
Okay.
And then I wrote The Wolfman and Captain America First Avenger.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, he was really into the visual effects and concept design at ILM.
Uh-huh.
So he won an Academy Award for Best Visual Effects for Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Damn.
And he basically designed the ATST walker.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He finalized designs for Yoda and Boba Fett. For the Millennium Falcon, for the X-Wings, the Y-Wings, the Death Star. So he was heavy into Lucasfilm. And George Lucas actually paid for him to go to USC Film School because he wasn't going to. He was just gonna I don't know what I want to do with my life. And I guess George Lucas went to USC too, and so he was like, "I will pay for you to go. Not only that, but here's a stipend, and I'm also gonna pay you as a part-time employee." Kind of a hard deal to pass up.
Yeah, it's crazy. I would have passed it up.
Good job, Joe Johnston.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Was this his first major film?
I think so, but don't quote me on that.
Okay, I won't.
But I can look it up.
I won't quote you on that. But The Rocketeer is a movie that
based on a graphic novel.
Based on a graphic novel, kind of like a pulp comic-y feel. I remember as a kid just loving the movie, but forgetting about 9/10 of it.
Well, when was the last time you saw this movie then, do you think?
I don't know, probably 10 years ago, maybe?
Oh, no, he did Honey, I Shrunk the Kids first in 1989.
Okay.
And that got him his street cred.
Yeah.
And then he did Rocketeer.
Rick Moranis was like, "Yes, I want you."
That's not what he sounds like.
Yeah, I want you. I'm Rick Moranis.
I always loved this movie too.
And as Dexter pointed out, after we finished, he's like, Rocketeer's in it for 5 minutes. He's not even in it that much.
You know what? My dad said the same thing to me. Rocketeer's not in it enough. He was angro. Angro?
Angro.
That's aggro and angry.
You didn't take a gummy.
I didn't, but I did take 2 sips.
Okay.
From the Prohibition era.
It's going to get even better.
I'm going to roll down my stockings and rouge my knees.
Mm-hmm. She's going to go blind.
That's for masturbating.
No, all the Everclear and alcohol.
Oh.
The pure grain, it's not good for you.
Oh, no.
I mean, alcohol's not good for you, but...
Well, I beg to differ, sir.
What else can you tell us about The Rocketeer?
Well, that's all I had about Joe Johnston.
Yeah, what else can you tell us about The Rocketeer?
So it was based on a graphic comic that was by Dave Stevens. The graphic novel came out in 1982. The movie's 1991.
Okay.
And the comic, it's Doc Savage who invents the rocket pack. But I guess they couldn't get the rights to that. So then they have Howard Hughes creating the rocket pack in Rocketeer.
Gotcha. Howard Hughes, played by Terry O'Quinn, who fans will know him as the stepfather.
We know him as that.
Not many people know him as the stepfather, but we do. But he was more famously played John Locke over on Lost for
Yes.
6 seasons.
And he didn't even have to audition for it.
Oh, really?
They just wanted him.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Like he has a creepy charisma about him.
But he also has like a very like paternal air to him. Like he could play a nice guy.
Yeah.
I like that. He was in Stepfather 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long, I don't know if I've seen Stepfather 2 as much as Stepfather 1.
No. It was on Joe Bob. I think 1 and 2 were on Joe Bob.
He is credited on the soundtracks of Stepfathers 1 and 2
really?
for singing Camptown Races, which is a creepy song to sing when you're about to kill someone.
Sing the song, kill ya.
Kill ya. Does he sing kill ya?
No,
Kill ya?
it should be.
That's
No, missed opportunity from
He's in a
1982.
Tales from the Crypt episode. And you've been watching all those right now, so I wonder if you made it.
Do you know which episode it is?
I looked it up.
Which one is it?
The Bribe, where he plays like a firefighter. Maybe it's season 6.
Okay, yeah, don't.
You're not on season 6.
We don't have season 6.
Oh, we only have seasons 1 through 3 or something.
1 through 5.
Damn it!
Yeah.
What were we thinking?
They didn't have them because I found all of the seasons at Best Buy when Best Buy was like going there like DVD. Let's not sell DVDs as much anymore. I found them all on the discount rack. I was like, fucking hell yeah, I'll get all these are mine now.
Yeah.
Except season 6.
Anyway, so that's what he is in.
Yeah,
Season 6 of Tales from the Crypt.
That's awesome.
And Young Guns.
Mm-hmm.
And
he plays
Billy
the Kid. He doesn't.
No, I don't think so. And we talked about Tombstone recently. I can't remember, or maybe we were talking about Unforgiven and we were talking about The Quick and the Dead. And so I just like kind of group all of the like modern Westerns together. They're all the same movie to me.
You're not a big Westerns fan.
No, even though I love finger guns.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew,
yeah,
pew.
that's the sound I make. Pew pew pew.
Yeah, I'm not a big Western fan either. I think that's why I liked Unforgiven, because it was kind of an anti-Western.
Oh, I said it before and I'll say it again. Need to rewatch it.
But
we're digitizing all our DVDs and we're not on the used yet.
Yes, right. I don't even know if I have that on DVD.
We don't know what we have on DVD. We opened up some of those. They were still in the plastic.
And we're like, we have 3 copies of this.
Why do we have so much? Chelsea loves Chronicle.
And I love Creep Show. And Killer Clowns from Outer Space. We have multiple of that.
Do we?
Yeah. Okay. Rocketeer. Back to Rocketeer.
Let's see. What else about Rocketeer? So there was actually an animated series in 2019.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. But Billy Campbell voices the grandson of the character that he plays in the movie, Cliff Secord. So he does a voice in the cartoon. Let's see. Oh, this was the plot that ChatGPT gave me for.
Oh, is this Chelsea presents Plot GPT?
I have switched from ChatGPT when I'm doing my research for this. It's too unreliable for this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go to IMDb, which is also fairly unreliable, but apparently not as unreliable.
Yeah, because people fact check. So it's like going to a Wikipedia article. One time me and my friend had this thing where we were arguing about what is a pumpkin? And I was like, it's a vegetative fruit. And he's like, no, it's a fruitable.
It's a gourd.
Yeah. But that's not for the sake of this.
You don't want to be right.
For the sake of this, we wanted to make our own name for the vegetative fruit.
Okay.
Anyway, so we made
like fruitable.
So we made Wikipedia articles for each one to see which one lasted longer.
Oh my gosh.
And basically mine, like, as soon as I put it up, it got taken down right away. They're like, this isn't a real thing. There's no sources. His stayed up for like 2 days. But the point of that is people like instructors in academia, they're like, do not trust Wikipedia. It's not accurate. It's not research. But what you do with Wikipedia is you go in there, you find the references, and then that will get you to where you need to go. So don't use Wikipedia.
Okay.
It's just a reference to other things that are reliable. But the point of that is people are real quick to say that's not fucking true.
Well, so I'm finding this research, off of different heres and theirs. And if someone disagrees with it or if I'm wrong, I'm totally cool with that. Write in, call in, tell me, correct me.
ChatGPT is going to send us an email like, Hey, wait a minute. That's not what I said. Okay.
So Rocketeer was originally planned as a trilogy, but they put it all into one. They squashed it all into one. And Disney really wanted a bigger star. They really wanted Johnny Depp to play the Rocketeer. But we got good old Mr. Billy Campbell.
That's
I love
good.
Billy Campbell.
Yeah, he's handsome. He's a handsome fella. He was in 4400.
He was. I have a bit about that.
Okay.
You want to hear it?
I do.
Okay, so
it's a great segue for you to tell me that.
It is a great segue. So in early 2005, so Billy Campbell is like, he plays the Rocketeer, Cliff Secord, and he's an like actual real life adventurer. So in 2005, he took 13 months off during filming 4400 to circumnavigate the globe in a ship. And he left from Nova Scotia to deliver donations of school essentials and clothing and supplies throughout the South Pacific. I love that about him. And so the creators of 4400 assassinated his character because he decided to leave for 13 months to go deliver donations instead.
Oh,
that's why he got assassinated.
That's why they killed him off.
Spoilers on the 4400.
Spoiler on the show that didn't have a proper finale.
Yeah.
It was like, and that was like back in the days when like TV shows, they would have a finale even if it was like a really shitty finale.
Yeah.
But now like Netflix is like, yeah, it's not good enough.
Netflix now or lots of streaming services now are like, we don't like season 1. Get out of here. And so then you're left just kind of waiting. What's gonna happen? And then you have to choose your own adventure.
Yeah, just like Billy Campbell
and
does.
He chose Nova Scotia.
He did.
He was in I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's the new one.
I didn't see that. How was it?
It was not bad. It was very I Know What You Did Last Summer-y.
Really? Summary. I know. That'd be a great segment. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Podcast for somebody who only talks about I Know What You Did Last Summer movies.
Or like a horror movie podcast.
I know What You Did Last Summer-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Write
it down.
We got to go, everybody.
We're changing the name.
See you later.
What I thought was, so 2 things. One, he's a rugby enthusiast and he's played with 3 different rugby clubs.
Jeez.
I know. So he has such a pretty face.
Yeah.
How do you keep it from getting messed up when you play rugby?
Don't hit my face.
It's my moneymaker.
That's my moneymaker. I was in the 4400.
But he's been credited as Bill Campbell, Billy Campbell, obviously, William Campbell, William O. Campbell, and Ollie Campbell on the last few projects he did. His middle name must be Oliver or something like that. But I was just like, he really changes it up. He doesn't just stick with one. It'll be like a little bit of Bill Campbell here, a little bit of William Campbell here. I don't know why he would do that.
Yeah, I don't.
Why you do that, Billy Campbell?
Why would you do it? Maybe just to keep it fresh.
Maybe he's like, oh, they can't catch me. Paparazzi can't catch me. I'm William O today. I'm Ollie today.
And the paparazzi's like, we don't care about you, man. He's like, you can't see me. You can't see me. And he's like, he's dressed in a big O.
Oh gosh, why?
I don't know. This is what Billy Campbell does. He's always trying to throw us off.
What movie did we just watch where? Oh, it was The Running Man, where he is attached himself to a huge sign, like a big marquee.
Why?
And the letter Y starts to fall down on him, and he yells, "Why?" And I was just like, at that point, I'm like, I kind of hate this movie a little bit. I hate that joke so much.
It's such a good joke.
Oh, anyway, let's talk about a couple things that we've already talked about before, because this movie was written by Danny Bilson, and we just talked about him because he wrote Ghoulies 2.
Mm-hmm.
We just talked about him in the last episode.
And we didn't even intend on doing, well, we did actually. That's what triggered you to want to watch The Rocketeer.
Yes, because we were going to watch Home for the Holidays, but I think Dexter would much prefer Rocketeer to Home for the Holidays.
Agreed.
But so Ghoulies 2, Trancers 1 through 1,000.
Yeah.
And
Jack Death.
And Rocketeer. He made it big with 1. So we talked about Danny Bilson already. And then the other person that we've talked about before a couple times is James Horner, who did the music for Rocketeer.
Predator.
And he also did Aliens and Field of Dreams, which are movies that we've talked about before. He didn't do Predator. That's Alan Silvestri.
Mhm. Yeah, like I said.
I always remember that because Alan Silvestri did, these are the 3 movies I remember: Back to the Future, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and Predator. And if you listen to all 3 soundtracks kind of back to back, they sound so similar. It's kooky.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. That's why you're the resident musician here.
Ooh, don't call me that.
On the podcast.
But James Horner also did the music for Captain EO. Remember Captain EO?
I do. Hooter. Hooter. Why did Michael Jackson? Why did they call that alien Hooter? It's so
Why
silly.
not?
So silly, little purple elephant-looking guy.
You remember a lot about Captain EO.
No, Brett and I, when we saw because I didn't see Captain EO until I was an adult. When Brett and I went, maybe that was for grad night for him.
Yeah, Disney.
We
Disneyland.
that was the first time I'd seen Captain EO, and because they re-released it. Honey, I Shrunk the Audience went away, and so Captain EO came back for a bit.
The only thing I knew about Captain EO is from the ride at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And
Honey, I
then
Shrunk
of
the
course
Audience.
James Horner loved flying, and a lot of the people who made Rocketeer were very passionate about flying and actual pilots and everything. And unfortunately, James Horner died in a plane crash not too long ago.
I didn't even know that.
We talked about that before when we talked about James Horner.
Yeah, I didn't remember it then either.
He's flying across the Rainbow Bridge now.
Just like John Denver.
Yes.
Yeah, because
He
John Denver died in a
while
plane
flying
crash
as well.
Yeah, and Kobe Bryant.
Yes, he did. He wasn't actually flying the plane.
Yeah.
Neither was John Denver.
No, John
think-
Denver was flying the plane.
Oh, I think James Horner was actually flying
Yeah.
his plane.
You should have Brett tell you about how John Denver died in the plane crash, because it's actually interesting. Like so in the plane.
Have your brother tell me?
Yeah,
I'll
then
just
I'm
look it
then
up.
I'm going to tell you. Now I'm going to tell you. You have your rudders that you use your pedals, like with your
Rudders,
feet,
sure.
right? So that controls the yaw of the airplane. So like not turning left or right, but like kind of like on an axis. Like going.
The yaw, and the other is the he. Yaw he.
Yaw he.
He yaw.
Anyway, so this plane was not. It didn't fit John Denver, and so he lost control or something like that.
Oh, John Denver was a small guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was flying a tiny plane.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
Mountain. Oh no.
Mama.
Mama. Oh no.
So
On to who else is dead.
airplane. Alan Arkin.
Alan Arkin is in the movie. He plays Peavy. Right?
Mhm,
I
yeah.
don't write that down for some
Yeah,
reason.
Peavy. Yeah.
But he is also dead, and I was sad when I found that out today.
Yeah. That's like with Donald Sutherland when we did
Yeah.
Buffy. Yeah.
When in doing all these movies we watch, and I do the research, I'm always just like, they're dead too. They're
Mhm.
dead too. We watch old movies. But Alan Arkin's actual name at birth is Alan Wolf Arkin.
Dude, that's bitchin'.
That is badass.
That's that like Wolf Blitzer, the anchor on
No, that's
CNN.
not as cool.
No, Wolf Blitzer. That's
too much.
no, that name fucking rocks.
Like why you might as well be named Hairy Animal Growls a Lot. Like that's if you were a knight.
No,
that's
no.
Growls a Lot.
No, that's if I'm like in a thesaurus or dictionary family.
You're a dictionary. But Alan Wolf Arkin, I think, is pretty cool, especially since a lot of his roles he played just like the sweetest guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a wolf.
Mm-mm.
His darkest role probably, and he kind of had trouble playing it because he had to be a bad guy, is a movie called Wait Until Dark. It has Audrey Hepburn in it, and she's blind, and so he robs her.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, poor guy.
I know. He didn't like playing it. But then he got to play Inspector Clouseau in the movie Inspector Clouseau because Peter Sellers wouldn't come back to play another Inspector Clouseau movie. So he played Inspector Clouseau, which I think would probably be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Maybe.
Think about it.
Maybe.
Better than Steve Martin?
Maybe. I never even watched those Steve Martin Pink Panther
Are
movies.
you okay?
Yeah.
Trying to go too high.
I'm worried.
He was in Catch-22.
Okay. Yep.
He's in The In-Laws with Peter Falk, which
Mhm.
I love that movie.
Serpentine. That's I say that because of you, and no one else ever, maybe unless your family, will get that reference of why I say Serpentine.
Have you seen In-Laws?
Yeah, well, I watched it. You made me watch it. You made me watch it.
Sorry.
Sorry. Our Real Relationships, the movies that we make each other watch.
Pretty much. Our real relationship is based on who says the movie first, and then whoever suggests the movie first wins. He's also in Edward Scissorhands. I forgot that he had been in that.
Yeah.
He co-wrote the Banana Boat song, the Deo,
Oh,
which is
Harry Belafonte.
That's possibly true, but I didn't write that part down. Alan Arkin, though, co-wrote the song.
Now I have to look at it.
But that's not even my favorite bit. My favorite thing about Alan Arkin is that he is a founding member of Second City.
Oh,
I never would have guessed that. I never thought that sentence would come out of my mouth, but there you go. We're all learning things together.
Yeah, Harry Belafonte.
Harry Belafonte sings Deo and other things.
With Alan Arkin.
So that's Alan Arkin's bit.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't have very much about Dave Stevens, except he did also.
We don't really need to talk about any more actors, really, except what's her face?
Jennifer Connelly. I don't have too much on her, so maybe you can just give me your op-ed piece.
I love her. I love her.
She was only 20 when she made Rocketeer, so
she was. She has
a crooked mouth.
She does have a crooked mouth. I think she's better looking now than when she was a kid.
Like when she was in Labyrinth. When she was 13.
Yeah, when she was 13. I wasn't attracted to her when she was 13 as much as like Top Gun Maverick. I think she's gorgeous. I
liked her like when she did Career Opportunities, which was the same year as Rocketeer. And she was curvier then. She was thick.
Yeah. Requiem for a Dream, like just like
she did that in 2000, so
doing
she
that
must have been
doing that DP, like just
good grief.
That's what happens to her at the end of the movie.
It is, but I'm not gonna even say what DP means, and I'm pretty pleased with myself that I know what it means.
Director of photography.
While she and Billy Campbell were in this movie together, they got engaged.
Oh, really?
They were engaged for 6 years, and then
kaput.
Yeah.
He went on an adventure.
He went on an adventure, and she got DP'd.
Director of photography.
That's all I have about her. Tell me more about your love of Jennifer Connelly, who plays Jenny in the movie.
No, I just think she's pretty.
Her character is based off of Betty Page, like a pinup girl from the 30s.
Okay. Yeah, that's legitimately all I have.
Okay.
I just think she's pretty.
I have 2 things about Timothy Dalton, who plays Neville Sinclair.
I think he's pretty too. DP.
You good grief. That he was in 2 Bond movies.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I just learned today which Bond movies he was in.
Moonraker.
Do you know what they are?
License to Kill.
Yes.
That's the only one.
And the other one I had never even heard of.
Which one is it?
The Living Daylights.
Oh, I have heard of it somewhere in my life, but not that I can recall.
Maybe when I said I was going to punch the living daylights out of you.
License to Kill. I knew about License to Kill, but I didn't know he was only in 2. So
yeah, just 2, but I think one of the fan favorites as far as James Bonds go.
Yeah. What do you think of Timothy Dalton? How do you like that guy? Because he's in Hot Fuzz. He always plays kind of this.
He's like
sniveling?
oily, right?
Yeah.
He seems like he's gonna try and sell me something. Like I get the feeling he seems narcissistic. He seems egotistical. He seems like he knows that he's charming, but that to me is so off-putting. So that's my thoughts on Timothy Dalton.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan.
Do you think he plays into that like a good character actor would? I'm
sure he was one of the nicest people on set, but I just don't like his face.
Just like The Running Man. With the new guy. What's his face?
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell. Yeah.
I don't like his. There are just certain faces I want to punch them. Or at least like just like call him over here, like come over here, I'll give you a kiss, and then instead of giving a kiss, just poke him in the eye.
Pow pow. Catalina wine mixer.
Who else? We talked about Terry O'Quinn.
Mhm,
We can
mhm.
talk a little bit about Paul Sorvino, but we've talked a little bit about him also because he was in Goodfellas.
Yeah.
When we talked about Goodfellas.
And then politician, the other guy who died, that your dad likes.
John Polito.
John Polito. Yeah.
John Polito plays Bigelow. He plays a gangsta. He was a Coen Brothers favorite. He was in 5 Coen Brothers movies.
Oh.
Miller's Crossing, Barton Fink.
Blood Simple.
No. Hudsucker Proxy.
Blood Simple.
Still no. The Man Who Wasn't There.
Fargo.
Say it again. Not Fargo, no. Big Lebowski, it said.
Oh yeah. Big Lebowski. Yeah.
He was also in The Crow, which I love. Movie.
With Skarsgård. Bill Skarsgård.
No, not that. The Crow. With my man, Brandon Lee.
Oh, Brandon Lee. Yeah, he died in an
He is
accident.
dead. And then John Polito was also in Blank Man. Do you
Oh.
remember that movie?
Yeah, Damon Wayans.
Damon Wayans still alive and kicking. John Polito and Brandon Lee, not so much.
I mean, John Polito is older than Damon Wayans, so
I don't know how much though.
probably a lot. I mean, Damon Wayans. I mean, he
Google it right now.
He never ages.
Well, he's actually aging just because he doesn't look like he's aging.
He never ages.
John Polito was in over 100 films. So obviously those are I just wrote down a few. And he won 5 Obies.
1960.
Now that's OBIE, and it's an award you get for starring in off-Broadway plays. And he got 5 of them just in the 1979-1980 season.
What's his first name?
John Jon.
John Polito.
John.
I was like James. Born in 1950. Damon Wayans born in 1960.
Oh, okay. So Damon Wayans has how many years left then?
10 years.
That is if John Polito died today, which he did not. I have someone else on my list, though. I know you didn't. Well, first of all, I wanted to tell you about Paul Sorvino because he founded the Paul Sorvino Asthma Foundation because asthma almost ruined his career as an opera singer and an actor. And he also founded the Dog Fellas Dog Adoption instead of Goodfellas. And he also founded Paul Sorvino Foods. This guy seems like such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And he wore size 16 6E shoes. You know, sometimes like triple E because they're triple wide or whatever.
You know, Paulie was an asshole in the book. You know, I know. You know, he is way worse than he's portrayed.
And the book
in
was like
Goodfellas.
real life. So in real life, Paulie was.
Yeah. So Paul Sorvino, what an asshole! What a monster is what I'm trying to say.
I was just thinking today when I was researching these different people that play kind of villains or slimy guys on screen or whatever, and then you read about them, and it's like he went to the dramatic arts and theater school, and he all of them are like, and I'm also a sculptor, and they're like, obviously they're not bad guys, they're not criminals, they're like these well-trained, artistic, creative types.
Yeah. Like the father,
which is worse, am I right?
Which like the father in Beetlejuice, like he's like a really good guy.
Alan Arkin. Oh wait, no, that was Edward Scissorhands. Oh, Jeffrey Jones.
Yeah, he's a really good guy outside his crappy
outside
characters.
a schoolyard playground.
So tell me about the Rocketeer, honey. Like we talked about actors a lot.
But I have one more actor. One more.
We have we've got like 5 minutes left.
I know, but this is a big actor.
Okay.
He's a big actor. Do you know which guy I'm going to talk to you about? His name is Tiny Ron Taylor, and he plays Lothar. And he was 7 feet tall. He's dead.
As giants tend to do.
He played. So he's the like tall, monstrous looking guy with really bad prosthetics where his mouth has never moved.
Yeah, he looks like a Dick Tracy character.
Yes, he does. I thought the same thing. And he's played characters such as Mountain, Tall Man, Tall Suspect, Sasquatch. Those are some of his character names. But he also played Al in the Naked Gun movie and in the Police Squad TV show.
Hey, nice.
I know. I love that.
Yeah. his makeup. I say Dick Tracy. His makeup looks like Al Pacino's makeup in Dick Tracy a little bit, like that, like weird big
Big
chin.
lips, big
Yeah.
nose.
It's like they didn't know how to do prosthetics, so they're like, let's just do big
Ooh,
nose,
I should have
big
looked
chin.
up. Wait, Rick, we just watched something that had Rick Baker on it recently, and I can't remember what movie it was. Was that Ghoulies too?
No, I don't think it was
We
Ghoulies.
just watched something that had Rick Baker in the credits. We watched too many movies, and then I can't keep all the people straight.
Crap. Yeah. No.
But you remember what I'm talking about.
I do. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
not cuckoo.
No, you're not cuckoo bananas.
All right, now we can talk about the movie.
All
I
right.
had one more guy, but I'm going to leave him
Let's-
out.
let's-
Poor character actor. Sorry, guy.
Let's actually talk about the movie.
All right. Would you say that this is
No,
a
I'm done.
romance movie disguised as action?
No.
Or would you say this is an action movie with some romance in it?
Neither.
What would you say it is?
I
A
would
Nazi movie.
I would say it's a character study about the 1930s and our descent into fascism.
Oh my gosh. I'm so impressed. This is why you should be in school and not me.
Let's explore this.
Let's explore.
You see, before we
I'm
entered
bored.
World War II, Neville Sinclair.
In 1939, the
Nev-
war started.
Neville Sinclair, the villain, who you don't know is a villain right away, but then you find out
You
pretty
feel it, though.
pretty quickly. Yeah,
You
'cause
feel it.
his face, his fucking face.
Yeah.
He's got a
he is.
villain's face.
And he's based off of
Errol
Errol
Flynn?
Flynn, who denies any connection to Nazism. But he was accused of spying for the Nazis way back in the day.
So I think it was the 60s that like the whole like Hollywood 10 was it
Oops,
50s?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Where like a bunch of people were blacklisted in Hollywood because they're like, you're a communist sympathizer. And so then like the whole McCarthy era, McCarthyism, I was like, yeah, like all you Hollywood people, you're communist.
Mhm.
Like this is like takes place 20 years earlier. For some reason, like I have a hard time switching from.
You know, it's one of the plot points of the movie, The Way We Were.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
What movie is that?
With Barbara Streisand.
I've never seen it.
Oh, Robert Redford.
Mm-mm.
Okay, anyway.
Not
Hollywood 10.
actors I'd never heard of.
I was trying to connect with you with this because I don't know, like you're about to say a bunch of stuff that I don't know anything about.
Were. Nazis, communists. But so like Errol Flynn and stuff like that, like that's what I was thinking of. Like there's people in Hollywood that are they're out to get us. They're hidden in our midst and influencing our media, like Running Man.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of like what I was going back and forth with like, no, this is before that whole Hollywood 10 thing. This is Errol Flynn. But and I didn't know this until you said it. Did people think Errol Flynn was a Nazi?
They thought he was a Nazi spy.
Okay.
Like I don't think they thought, like when they found out in Rocketeer that Neville Sinclair was actually a spy, all of a sudden he had a German accent. So he was like a Nazi, an actual Nazi. Errol Flynn, I don't know. I think his biggest crime in the 30s was homosexuality or bisexuality or pansexuality or something like that.
Which is how you know that he wasn't a Nazi spy, because the Nazis would have killed him immediately.
Well, he was masking, obviously.
Well, yeah. Don't defend that Nazi guy.
I just
Don't
meant
defend him.
for his bisexuality.
No, I know.
Masking.
I'm
He was
not
having sex with a bunch of icky girls because he didn't want anyone to know he was
I'm
gay.
not saying it's bad that he was bi. I'm saying that the Nazis would have killed him. So that's how I know that he wasn't a Nazi.
But that is saying that the Nazis would have even found out, and the Nazis were dumb. And that's a really good thing for me to say out loud on this podcast.
Yeah.
Nazis are dumb.
I don't disagree with you.
Good. I hoped you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. The Nazis were some of the dumbest people in the world's history. All right. So Neville Sinclair, he puts on that grimy charm, but do you think he is actually like charming? what's her face's character? Like is he?
Jennifer Connelly's.
Yeah, is his
Do
charm?
I think that it's working on her?
Yeah, are his charms working to some point?
I think it does definitely work at first.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's working up until Cliff. Now I can't think of his real name. Ollie Campbell. Meets her at the South Seas Club and is like, "This is bad," and I'm the Rocketeer, and she's like, "Who?" I love that. I think once the South Seas Club happens, she is on to Neville Sinclair's game. But before that, she is caught up in the Hollywood of it all.
She's thirsty for a little bit. Is it before she recognizes that he's repeating lines from movies?
I think she recognizes that she's had some serious red flags at that point. So I think by the time he's quoting his old movies to her in an attempt to woo her, she's calling him out on it in a kind of a cutesy way so that he doesn't get offended or anything. But in her way, she's like taking him down a peg. Like, I'm not fooled by you. I know what you're saying. You said that to so-and-so in such and such a movie, but she's saying it in a very sweet way.
Okay. Because she doesn't want to get killed.
That's right. And we don't want her to get killed either.
Nope.
She got some amazing bazooms.
Yeah.
That white dress, I was just like, that white satin dress, that's a very unforgiving piece of fabric. And she sports it like a killer.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts on Jennifer Connelly.
She's very cute.
The other thing I was going to ask you about was, do you think Cliff is a good boyfriend? Or this was the other suggestion. Is he just a himbo? A himbo with a jetpack? Himbo, of course, being the counter derogatory term to bimbo. And so is he just a himbo with a jetpack, or is he a good boyfriend? I don't know. I can't.
What makes somebody a himbo or a bimbo?
He just makes a lot of kooky decisions, I think, and she has to be like rolling her eyes. I can picture her rolling her eyes all the time, like, "Oh, Cliff."
But what is a bimbo for comparison's sake?
So like an airhead, I guess.
Okay, all right. Okay, then sure, yeah, himbo. I can see that, because I always attributed bimbo to like very, very promiscuous. Like,
no, that's a nympho.
A blonde bimbo is like somebody who like likes to sleep around and do like just get into trouble and stuff like that. Because really, that's always what I thought bimbo meant.
You're looking it up?
Now I am, because now I'm
pretty sure that we shouldn't be saying the word bimbo as much as we are, but
what is a bimbo?
It also is a brand of baked goods that the 7-Eleven carries. They carry bimbo breads and bimbo donuts.
Yeah, there it is. An attractive but unintelligent or frivolous young woman. Well, frivolous, yes.
Frivolous just means she's like, oh my God, you guys, let's go bungee jumping.
Yeah, okay.
And then she forgets to put on her bungee cord. That's a bimbo.
Yeah, okay. I always thought bimbo was a sexual connotation. So
like she just puts the belt on, but she doesn't attach the bungee cord to it. That's what a bimbo
Oh my God. Why am I falling so fast and not bouncing back up?
Not bouncing back up. So like, I don't know. There are some certain himbo aspects to him, to Cliff.
Yeah, he is a dumbass.
He's just focused on his flying and his girl. Don't get in the way of my girl. I'm gonna risk my life for my girl.
Yeah, like he doesn't tell her about the accident right away. And there's a reason he doesn't want to, but also like he still should have, and so she gets mad at him, and he bumps into the wall when he's like trying to go tell her about the rocket, and then she almost gets fired because of it. Well, she does get fired, but then she gets pulled back.
When he poses as a waiter, and so he goes over to their table and he pours them their soup and everything, and then he just stands there for a little bit fixing the flour, just patting the flowers together on the table. He's just stalling for time. The way he's just pushing them, mushing them together, like he's fixing them.
What I really like about his character is that he never takes off that leather jacket.
Nope. He puts the waiter's outfit on over it.
Yeah, I wish I could pull that jacket off. That's a really cool jacket.
It's a cool jacket, but it looks kind of hard to get in and out of. There's like 17 buttons.
Yeah.
And there's buttons all down this side. You have to do one side only, and then you have to do the other side.
But speaking of his outfit, like that brown jacket is iconic. And then his helmet is iconic for the movie. I love the design of that. It just looks so fucking cool.
And I'm pretty sure that some people at Disney were like, we don't like it. But Dan Stevens and some other like real fans of the Rocketeer fought to keep the 30s deco style of the posters and of the outfit. And I'm glad they did too. It is a really cool. People, I think, cosplay as that still.
Yeah. It's such a great. Like I wouldn't mind like finding out how to 3D print that helmet and like going as that as Halloween or cosplaying.
Bitch. Guess what idea my husband just got?
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, right.
Wink. but that's really cool because that is it is a very, very cool design.
It's cool, and you can see then where who's the guy that I want to talk about? Joe Johnston, maybe. How he designed Iron Giant.
Oh yeah.
And then the helmet has a very Iron Giant-y type feel. And I think Iron Giant takes place in actually maybe in the 40s.
Yeah, but that was Brad Bird, right?
Brad Bird directed it,
mm-hmm.
but I think that he maybe worked on character design, or I might be making things up.
No, I mean that era of like design is
you like
like
that
the
era,
art,
huh?
the
Like
art,
the Frank Lloyd Wright kind of thing?
like the Art Deco type of thing, like
the Fountainhead.
Yeah, like it's like there's I don't
like all the lines.
I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, it's like there are like lines shooting up behind everybody,
and all the lines make everything look like it's going faster.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Rocketeer design on our background, and like there are a lot of just like very straight lines. Like even like on the glare on his helmet, it's like a very straight line down like that. It's interesting.
There's nothing like it's not very organic. It's very much like we just built the Empire State Building and it is this shape, and now everything else will be this shape. When was the Empire State Building built?
1930s, something like that. I don't know. King Kong.
I was going to say, what year was King Kong?
32?
He climbs the Empire State Building. 32, 33, something like that.
I'm always a year off, so it might be 33. King Kong.
I'm going to say 33.
Year. Okay. 33.
Yes. You are always
I am always a year off. It makes me so mad.
I'm so sorry for you. Not really. You're fine. You'll be fine.
I'm always close. Even for movies I haven't even seen, I'm like, I'm a year off.
Yeah, you're like, maybe 1981. I'm like, 82.
Damn it.
So next time, see if, this will make you so mad though, but see if you're like, I'm always a year off, so I think it's 81, so I'm going to say 82, and I'm going to be like, it's 81.
That's why I don't do it. This is what I've learned. I've learned this with myself in multiple choice questions and tests. I'm like, if I change my answer, it's going to be wrong. And more often than not, I'm wrong. But not when it comes to years. So I'm like really confused now.
Oh no. But you don't ever think you're wrong when you first say the year. You just say the year and you're like, this is right. And then you have a moment of like, but I'm probably a year off.
Yeah.
Self-doubt. It creeps in.
It does. But not for C-Chord in the Rocketeer.
We haven't talked a lot about Rocketeer. Sorry.
What are your favorite scenes in this movie?
You know what? One that I wanted to see how Dexter would react to is like the very first time he puts on the jetpack, the helmet, and he goes all over the place. He's all crazy. He's flying all over the place. And he lands in like the swamp or something like that. And they take the helmet off and he goes, I like it. And I always remember that part from it. I love that part.
Yeah.
Just says all you need to know about Cliff Secord right then, where he's like, he loves adventure. He is like not going to back down from fighting these Nazis or jumping off the top of a Zeppelin that's catching fire.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, talking about going back to the himbo thing real quick, he may be a kind of a dumbass, right? But his heart is there, and he is really talented. Like the whole like experimental airplane that they're like building, they built up
Mm-hmm.
from
The
scratch at the beginning.
GD.
They, like he's getting out there. Um he is
Risking his life.
he's risky.
But he doesn't.
He's competent.
I think that daredevils quite often don't think they're risking their lives.
Yeah.
I think they think, I got this.
He's competent and capable, though. I think that's the thing. Like if you gave this rocket pack to somebody who's never flown, then they probably just kill themselves, right?
Yeah.
So that he understands something of aerodynamics and how to fly.
I love that too. After he puts on his stuff and he's flying all around, how many times he accidentally turns the jetpack off and whoa, and then turns it back on, and then hey, okay, everything's fine. Whoa.
And PV mentioned something. It was like, if you got to be careful. Like if you turn your head too fast, like
there's a rudder on the helmet.
It's gonna snap your head, right?
Deals with the yaw.
Yeah, that's what helps him fly. So his neck must be sore, honestly, because it's like ow,
Just
ow, 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 ow,
like,
ow, ow, ow.
having to hold it stiff and straight up with your arms straight to your side, like I want to go this way.
I have to
You gotta
pee.
look with your eyes. It's a great movie with a great score.
Yeah. The Zeppelin stuff is my favorite.
Favorite parts.
Yeah, I didn't know much about the Hindenburg at all, but
What year was that?
I think that was.
It must have been before 1938.
35. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
I would say 36.
I
learned my lesson.
37. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was a year off. Damn it. You're right.
Off.
That is frustrating.
I was off. Okay. So the Hindenburg was in. See? It fucking sucks. Hindenburg was in 37. I was always fascinated
The movie was 38.
about that disaster. Like, only the fact, why are you going to take the most flammable element and then, because it is light, sure, but you're going to fill a giant passenger ship with it, and then something's going to go wrong eventually, and lots of people are going to die. And then it happened. I'm like, it's just fascinating why they would, why that was a decision that was made.
I'm curious to know if the powers that be who decided, well, fill with hydrogen, it's even lighter. If they knew exactly how flammable it was, or do you think they oh, this is really dangerous and really flammable. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No one's gonna set a fire in there. Or do you think they were just like, no, it's really light. It's air. It's gas.
It's lighter than air. Air doesn't explode.
So I'm curious.
Yeah.
What year was the hydrogen bomb reinvented?
Oh, that was
Oppenheimer and stuff
that
like
was
that.
that was later. Yeah.
So maybe they didn't know all of the characteristics of hydrogen at that point.
I mean, the hydrogen.
Other than it's number one on the periodic
the
table.
hydrogen and the atom bomb are all about splitting atoms, not so much just about the element itself, right?
Sure, I believe you.
Yeah. Anyway, rest in peace, Howard Hughes. Oh, let's talk about Howard Hughes for a second.
Okay.
I like that Howard Hughes is in this. Being an LA natives, every time you go down to LAX, sometimes you can take Howard Hughes Parkway.
You sure can.
Down to LAX. The Aviator is a pretty good movie by Scorsese.
Mm-hmm. Can you guess how many times Howard Hughes has been portrayed on screen according to ChatGPT?
According to ChatGPT.
Now think of the number you want to say and add or subtract one.
6.
What number did you want to say?
6.
No less than 7.
It's no less than 7. Okay. So
I think about 7.
Okay.
So it was one number. You were one number off. I just wrote down 3 of them that DiCaprio plays him in Aviator. Tommy Lee Jones plays Howard Hughes in The Amazing Howard Hughes in 1977, and Dean Stockwell played him in 1988.
Does Orwell play him?
Jerry Orwell? No,
No.
that's Jerry Orbach. Orwell, George Orwell. Who are you talking
Not George. Not the actor,
Uh-huh.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane is. Oh my God! Now my brain went.
That-
Orson Welles.
Orson Welles.
Oh.
Orson Welles.
Not that I saw.
Orson Welles.
The only reason I wrote down these 3 names is because I knew you would know them for sure.
Ah.
I didn't write down the other 4 names.
But I like Howard Hughes. I like the idea of Howard Hughes.
Mm-hmm.
And
seems like a genius.
Yeah, like he was like Tony Stark. The whole Marvel thing, like it feels like that was kind of corollary to Howard Hughes. Like
I'm pretty sure that Rocketeer was in a lot of ways an inspiration for Iron Man.
Or Iron Man was an inspiration for the Rocketeer.
I meant like the Rocketeer movie and making the Iron Man. Like I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, I mean they kind of go together. And the fact that Johnston went from this to then going First Avenger.
I think Rocketeer got him the First Avenger job. Like they looked at other directors and then he was doing the exact style from the 30s with the jetpacks that they wanted.
Yeah. So last thing I want to say about the jetpacks. The plot, the overarching plot for the Nazis invading the world with an army of jetpacked soldiers.
Frightening.
Is it frightening or is it really? You guys are going to fly that far in formation? Like
it's
that?
The cartoon video that they show as like their propaganda video is a frightening video to watch. Like it's dark and it's scary and ominous and like this is their plan. They plan to take over the world, whether it be with jetpacks or not, but like all those formation jetpack people flying in formation is kind of a creepy image to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Hammer.
Big
hammer. Yeah. It's when I watched this movie as a kid, I just always assumed that World War II had already started, and so like this is just a part of it. But then growing older, I'm like, oh, this is it. I'm trying to break myself away from. No, this is a precursor to World War II.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like anachronistically, my brain is all screwed up with the timeline because I still want to think that this is taking place in World War II, but it wasn't.
You're wrong.
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan.
What's your favorite thing about this movie? Is it the acting? Is it the setting? Is it the story? Is it the fight scenes? Is it the love? Is it the Jennifer Connelly? Is it the music? What's your favorite thing about this movie?
I like the idea of like a guy flying a rocket pack
with a jacket
cool.
pack.
when he lands, like that iconic Rocketeer scene where he lands at the flagpole and then he looks at the light, and so he's got that pose, like that's such a cool scene. That's such a cool. I should have had that image as our image, but I didn't. It's just
we didn't have time. We didn't have the time.
But like, just it's a guy who like just I want to save.
He doesn't have any superpowers.
I want to save my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then he thinks quickly enough to be like, okay, here's the rocket pack. Pull my big red gum.
Watch out.
Off of the bullet hole.
Beeman's gum is the lucky gum of pilots. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
So that's why he's always chewing Beeman's gum, and he puts it on his plane, and he puts it on his rocket pack. So it's even in another movie. I want to say it was in like The Right Stuff or something, and someone asks for get me a pack of Beeman's gum. So I guess it was kind of not famous for that, but it was known as the lucky gum for pilots.
That's crazy. So one thing about this movie, there's a bunch of, when you have movies that are like kind of based in reality, like a lot of the characters
like a period piece.
Yeah, like things actually existed back then. Howard Hughes, Hollywoodland, right?
Yeah, the big bulldog that they're dining in, that was an actual thing. It wasn't still standing by the time they made the movie, so they rebuilt one.
Huh.
But like the eyes lit up and everything, and that was like an actual restaurant, that big bulldog restaurant.
And so it's hard to then discern what was real about the period
I'm
and what
telling
wasn't.
you, that's why I can't watch Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Were vampires
On the edge
real?
of my
I
seat,
just don't.
trying to find out if our country's gonna make it through the vampire.
Apocalypse. Yeah.
This is a good movie. I think we'll watch it again someday.
Yeah, Vampire Hunter.
Maybe we make it a Thanksgiving movie since it's almost Thanksgiving, and that's what we decided to watch for Thanksgiving because we do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. We're thankful for freedom.
Thankful for our control over this podcast.
Well, Chelsea, speaking of our podcast,
Is it time to say goodbye?
Yeah, what do you want to leave the audience with?
Well, we are going to give $19.91, right? No, 38 cents.
Yeah.
$19.38 to the Griffith Observatory Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Get out there and give a couple bucks to whoever you want to just do some good. Let's all do some good this Thanksgiving, this holiday season, and but also eat a bunch, guys. I'm excited. This is the time of year, so everybody eat a bunch, take a good nap, try and have one day of guilt-free eating and napping.
Mm-hmm.
That's my goal.
But then an entire next year of guilt,
shame,
just like coursing through your body.
Yep. That's what happens to me the other 364 days of the year.
Just like the cholesterol and fat is.
Whatever. I just deboned a chicken, and I'm pretty sure you just went through and like ate the skin.
Yeah, and I just boned the chicken.
DP'd the chicken.
DP'd the chicken. All right, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to one and all. We love you. Thank you for listening to the show.
We'll see you next week with something.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Chelsea.